As they approached the decaying house, the air grew thick with tension. The once grand front door creaked loudly as Jake pushed it open. Inside, the mansion was filled with dust and cobwebs, but there was something more, an oppressive feeling in the air, as if the house was watching them. "Let's split up," Jake suggested, eager to get inside and prove that the stories were just myths. His friends hesitated but agreed. They walked down different hallways, the floorboards groaning beneath their feet. The house was eerily quiet, except for the occasional rustling of the wind outside. Jake wandered deeper into the house, and as he entered a dimly lit room, something caught his eye. In the far corner of the room was an old, dusty chest. It seemed out of place, as if it had been waiting for someone to discover it. Curious, Jake approached the chest and slowly lifted the heavy lid. Inside, there was an assortment of old trinkets, jewelry, and photographs. But at the very top of the chest lay a small, intricately carved box. It seemed almost alive, with a faint glow emanating from within. His heart began to race as he reached out and picked it up. The moment his fingers touched the box, a cold chill ran down his spine. Suddenly, a voice, deep and raspy, whispered in his ear. "Thank you for waking me." Jake spun around, but there was no one there. The air grew colder, and the once silent house seemed to hum with an unsettling energy. Trembling, he opened the box, revealing a small gold coin inside. It was old, its edges worn smooth, and the face of a man with hollow eyes was engraved on its surface. As soon as Jake touched the coin, the room went pitch black. When the lights flickered back on, Jake found himself standing in front of the mansion's front door. His friends were nowhere to be found. He called out, but the only answer was the wind. Panic set in as he realized something was terribly wrong. The mansion seemed to have shifted, its once familiar layout now twisted and distorted. The walls whispered his name, and he could hear footsteps behind him, but when he turned, there was nothing there. In a desperate bid to escape, Jake ran through the house, but every door he opened led him to the same room, the one with the chest. It was as though the house was trapping him, pulling him deeper into its dark heart. And then he saw it. The old man, the one whose face was etched on the coin. He stood at the end of the hallway, his hollow eyes locked onto Jake's. His mouth moved, but no sound came out. Jake's body froze as the old man took a step forward, and in that moment, Jake understood. The old man wasn't just a spirit. He was the mansion, the curse, the very force that had kept the house alive. Jake's friends were gone. They had been claimed by the house, just as he would be. With a final, breathless scream, Jake vanished into the shadows of the mansion, his name lost to time. No one ever saw him again.